We're here in Rome for our last day in Italy before we fly home tomorrow, and no real plans. We're just sort of wandering around. There's a big cathedral behind us here. We're just wandering around, checking out some of the sites that we didn't get to explore earlier on when we were here in Rome, and probably won't vlog too much between. We'll probably just see you guys next time in the hotel, where we'll tell you what we thought about Italy as a whole. fun little day to end our trip to Rome, right? Just wandering around.
I'm tired.
Yeah,
we did a lot of wandering.
It's interesting how like on the map it looks so like it's a sprawling city, and it is. But a lot of the things that you like really want to see, like a lot of the big historical monuments and beautiful parks and things.
Archaeological dig sites are pretty close to each other. Yeah,
it's crazy. Like it's just, we would walk from one place to the next, and then we're like, oh, we need to get back to the area where we dropped our luggage off. We're like an hour away. How did this happen? Yeah, it was so much walking, but totally, it's like super fun. It goes by quickly because there's something to see around.
There's a lot to see.
What did you think? We didn't really talk about Naples at all, but that's where we were yesterday. What did you think of Naples overall?
I think I mentioned we stayed in the wrong place. We were too far from the happening. So every time we wanted food or to go somewhere, it was too much effort. It made me tired.
Don't stay by the train station in that like business district area. It's like a 30-minute to 40-minute cab ride because traffic is really bad at night.
And public transportation to where we were
it's not quite as good. It's not as robust. So definitely try to stay towards the like Plebiscito, Piazza, and all of that area on that side of the city, and you'll be good to go.
The people that stay there did say it's louder there. So trade-offs. It might be a little louder, but then you save so much money on travel and food's right there. So I'd say it's worth it. I don't care if it's a little louder.
Yeah. Did you like Rome or Naples better?
You know I like Rome better.
Me too. I also did as well.
Because we were in the food area.
Yeah. Yeah, when we stayed in Trastevere, it was so easy to get around. I didn't realize how close everything was.
It was like 5 minutes.
And that area has so many good restaurants.
Oh my goodness, I'm already mad we're not there right now.
Yeah, we're staying in a Holiday Inn that's much closer to the airport, so unfortunately we're not able to go get any more delicious Italian food. I thought Naples was fun still, especially with all of the things you can do around the city.
I wanted to see. Seeing Pompeii was pretty cool.
Right, Pompeii was so much fun. That whole experience, and then the wineries also so delicious.
I've been to the Amalfi Coast.
Right, that was fun. Definitely worth doing. So there's a lot in that area of Italy, and Naples is a really good central hub for all of those activities. But Rome is just something else. We went up to the top of that altar of the Fatherland. The view up there is gorgeous, and you could just see, like, I was joking, I was like, I bet this is the tallest building here, and like we got up there like, oh wow, it really is.
It's the flattest city
right.
Like seen.
It's so cool just seeing like Coloseum buildings, then like church basilica domes littered throughout, which is another thing with Rome. There are so many churches and big basilicas.
Huge each one is, and how fancy.
They're like museums.
They are.
They're not even just like churches. Like we've been to some fancy churches throughout, especially in Europe mainly. Like in Spain, we saw some. In Germany, we saw some. But these Roman ones are crazy. It's really fun just walking through so much history that you like read about, even like as a kid. You're you hear about the Roman Empire and everything. So
Pompeii.
Yeah.
You hear about Roman forums and.
Yep.
That, yeah.
But overall, I think we had a really good time with our trip. I have learned, though, I can only eat so much Italian food in a row. Like, I am ready to go home and eat some American food. I want like a steak. We had a lot of pizza and pastas and
carbs,
a lot of carbs and not a lot of protein. So that's probably an us decision. We are bringing so much olive oil back home. We literally have a duffel bag off to the side here filled with just pasta noodles, just dried pasta noodles.
Pasta duffel.
And then another suitcase just pretty much filled with olive oil and a couple bottles of wine. So we're really looking forward to bringing those back home with us. But any final thoughts, Lisa?
Stay in the food area.
Definitely. Taxis are a little iffy here and there. Like they're reliable for the most part. Like they'll get you from one place to the other, but like there's a lot of price variance, but depending on who you get as your driver. Some will like say, oh, it's just fixed price, where like obviously they could meter and it'll be a little cheaper.
My travel tip is wear good shoes because there's a lot of broken glass. Not only cobblestones, but like so much broken glass.
A lot. Actually, one of the first days that we got here on Christmas Eve, it was Christmas Eve, we were walking back to our apartment and I was like, I think I stepped on some glass. Luckily, I had some really nice, like thick soles. And we get back and I had like a piece of glass like this big not that's maybe this big.
Like a centimeter.
Yeah, a centimeter or so, just lodged into the sole of my shoe. There's just this big old gash in the sole now, but definitely be on the lookout for that.
Foot.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely something to be on the lookout, and just honestly be prepared to walk a lot if you really, especially if you want to save money, because then you don't have to deal with public transport or taxis, and it's doable, but it's uneven.
But then
a lot of cobblestones.
All the same tourist scams. The people being like, "Oh, they're going to be sold out of tickets. You have to."
Oh yeah, there were a lot of those. We saw especially today.
No one wants to talk to you and be your friend. If people compliment you, they're like just trying to scam you.
Yeah, we saw.
That's another way to tell you that you're beautiful or that your shoes are nice. Or
someone was trying to offer us like a free belt, and we're like, we're good.
You just keep walking.
Yeah, and
you can say no. But and the biggest, just keep walking.
I think the most common ones even were the ticket ones. It's just like when you were walking up to the Coloseum, they'll be like, "Oh, the ticket booth is closed. You have to book through me."
Oh yeah, like no.
I work with the agency.
You don't.
For entry into the big things like the Coliseum and stuff, it's best to try to get your tickets either in advance or, you know, if you're going on a tour or something, they'll likely have it taken care of for you as well. So we definitely want to come back, I'm sure, right? Maybe check out things in the north part of Italy like Florence, the Tuscany region, Venice. There's a lot to do here.
I also felt like we made the mistake we made the first time we went to South Korea, and we didn't even try that many types of pasta.
We did have a lot of carbonara.
Every time I ordered cacio e pepe, and he ordered carbonara.
There was that one time.
I ordered cacio e pepe, and he ordered carbonara. Oh, once, did I order carbonara?
You did.
And he ordered
something different.
But mostly cacio e pepe.
Yeah, we went to I wanted to try like a different pasta, and I was like, what pasta should I get? And they're like, the carbonara. And I was like, I mean, if you're the one.
Me too.
Yeah.
Right.
It's very good in the Rome area.
It's great, but we like overate one thing on that account.
Yeah, and a lot of pizza as well. We had a lot of pizza.
We didn't even get different types.
We always got margarita pizzas.
I got that one, the first one we got with the...
Oh yeah, with the anchovies.
Yeah, and that was very unique and very salty, but I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
I think I liked it better than yours.
So if we ever do return to Italy, then that'll be something we look to do. Try to have a little more variety, which, you know what, though, we did have variety when we went to those other restaurants.
Fancy meals. We didn't have like...
Down home, relaxing, right. Yeah.
Because it's different.
Yeah, that's true.
Because no, we did have variety, but like mussels, we didn't even eat mussels in pasta.
We didn't have that much seafood outside of the other two, those two restaurants.
But like we did have mussels and pasta at the fancy restaurant.
Yeah.
We had mussels, but down home mussels.
Right. Next time.
Next time.
That's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We're done with 2022. It went by so fast.
Oh my goodness.
This episode's coming out in like the middle of 2023. That's how crazy our travel schedule has been at the end of this year. I have so many episodes to work on. I'm like just scratching the surface of South Korea right now in my editing. So thank you guys so much for traveling along with us this year. We do have some big travel plans coming up already early next year. I'm sure throughout the year we'll have a bunch. Definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. And if you enjoyed watching this video and these Italian videos that we've been doing, be sure to give them thumbs up and ring that notification bell so you can be notified when our next episode comes out. We'll see you guys next year. Cheers.
So we should have a day where we only eat ice cream, but Chris said no, even though that day should be today.
Well, it can't be today because we didn't even start at the beginning of the day. If you really want to do that, you got to do it from the beginning of the day. Breakfast gelato.
Days that we don't have meals planned for.
That's true. And what did you think of the pizza?
Oh, it turned out really good. I maybe forgot a little section in the center of mine, which you couldn't. I lied. This didn't ever happen.
There's not a big old burned bubble on Lisa's.
There was not a big bubble.
Oh, it was fantastic. Today, Lisa and I are here in Pompeii for the day. I did it again. It's totally on accident.
Just don't say for the day.
Okay.
And then you'll sound like you're a rhymer.
Have a party.
Pasta party.
Until next time, guys. Cheers. Something exploded outside our hotel.
Did you hear that? Earlier, kids were shooting off like baby fireworks.
fireworks.
Now they're shooting off maxi
Right,
fireworks.
that was like